Most photographers think couples doesn't have money to invest on photography. When they say, I can't afford you, you are expensive, photographers think couples don't have the money, leads are bad, so they are not able to invest, so I am not the right person for them. Guess what? That's completely wrong. How much lakhs they are spending on other vendors, like the venues, the decor, the catering. Like when it comes to wedding day, how many dozens of lakhs that they are spending on other vendors. But when it comes to photography, they are not ready to pay. That's because they don't realize how valuable photography is to them. That's the biggest reason why this is not happening. In this video, I'm gonna show you exactly what are the two mistakes that you are currently making, which is making you to not book their weddings and feel you are expensive. What are the two mistakes that you are making? And I'm gonna also tell you what are the two steps that you need to do in order to solve this and start closing bookings and then make lakhs and lakhs of rupees. Who am I to guide this? I'm Pranesh. I help wedding photographers to book more weddings and charge more and do what they love by making more money. So yeah, if you want to know more, you can check my Instagram and you can check my social media profiles. You can check my testimonials. And yeah, so I have helped Deeban, I have helped Anurag, I have helped Harish, who also felt the same. They also felt couple doesn't have the money to invest, but I guided them and they made the changes. Now they are booking and charging more. Cool. Alright, guys, we'll get started. Let's be real, let's be honest. Do you truly believe that couples don't have money in their bank account? They are spending in dozens of lakhs on other vendors, but not in photography. Even if they can't afford a photographer at that price, they can arrange the money and start working with you, right? If they really truly wanted to work with you, they will arrange the money and they will start working with you. To give you an example, so money is like a value exchange. If the couples are paying 2 lakhs, they should get 20 lakh worth return. So if they feel that, they will make the investment, right? So let's say, for example, you are a photographer and let's say you are looking for an office space in a prime location, like let's say 2000 square feet of office space, but the entire cost of the space is just 5 lakhs for the rest of the life. If that was the case, would you make the investment of 5 lakhs and get the office? Absolutely right. You're gonna make the investment and make the 5 lakhs, and somehow you're gonna arrange the fund. Even if you don't have the 5 lakhs in your hand, you're gonna arrange the 5 lakhs and start investing with them, right? You're gonna get the office. So why that is because you are seeing a bigger value when compared to 5 lakhs. Similarly, when you're quoting 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs for the wedding photography package, the couples are not seeing the value in the 3 lakhs that you're quoting, and that is the only reason why they are not investing. If they feel that is so important, if they feel they really want it, they will arrange the money even if they don't have the money. Got it? So that is the number one shift I want you to have. Everyone has the money in their bank account. If they want it, they will get it. If they want it, they will arrange and buy it. Got it? Cool. Now I will tell you what are the two biggest mistakes that you are doing. Why couples are not realizing the value in photography is because you are making two complete wrong mistakes. Number one mistake. What are you doing on the sales call? So when you are trying to sell them, when you are trying to book their wedding, what are you doing on the sales call? 80 to 90% of your time you are spending talking about you, talking about how good you are, how great you are, what you can do best, the cameras, the equipment, the deliverables, your style, the team. You just keep on talking about you, but you didn't talk about them. You kept on talking about you and why you are the best, why they should choose you, but you didn't spend time knowing about them. As a photographer, you tell me what you are really selling. As a photographer, what you guys are really selling. It's not the quality, it's not the deliverables, it's not your skills, it's not your experience. You're selling their stories, their emotions, their memories. That's what you're selling. Most photographer doesn't realize this. You are selling their memories and their emotions. So on the sales call, then why you are talking about the deliverables? Why you are talking about you? Why you are talking about the other stuff? On the sales call, you should be spending 80 to 90% of the time talking about them, talking about what they want, what do they like, what do they truly desire. That should be your topic. So that is the thing you should have been talking throughout the call. You should be talking about them. You should be interested in them to know more what they like, what they want. Instead of talking about you, be interested in them. That is the mistake that you are doing throughout these many years. That is mistake number one. Mistake number two, some photographers realize, okay, I'm selling results. I need to talk about the results. What do they want? What do they like? And they start asking few questions like, hey couples, what do you guys really like? What expectation you have? Do you have any inspiration? So they they ask these questions and they ask few more questions like what type of pictures you want, what type of videos you want, what style you guys like. So they ask these questions. Guess what? What is the answer they are getting? I don't know, photographer. You are the expert at this. Please, you suggest me things. We don't have any idea. We just want good photos. I want good quality photos. You tell me what you can do for me. This is the answer that they get most of the time. That's because you didn't ask the right question. Your question was very vague, very general. So if you ask wrong question, you get the wrong answer. If you ask stupid question, you get the stupid answer. But if you ask good questions, you get good answers. So you are not asking the questions very specific. If you are being very specific on your questions, you will get the right answer, right? So these are the two mistakes you are making. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you what you should do in order to close their weddings, book more weddings, even if they are saying you are expensive. Okay, take a notes, have a notes with you. These 2 points, these 2 principles is gonna make you in lakhs and lakhs of rupees. Okay, ready? The first thing, you need to get their dream outcome. What I mean by dream outcome is, what do they want? What do they truly desire? Why it is important to them? Why it matters so much to them? You need to get that first, why they want that, what they want, and how much that is worth to them. So you need to get their dream outcome. That is one. And second, now they have the dream outcome, right? So this outcome can be delivered by any photographers out there, right? So now you have to position yourself why you are the best photographer or why your team is the best to execute that outcome. Cool. The second step is you have to come up with the process. You have to come up with the way, like why your way is the best way to get their outcome. Got it? So if you have these 2 things in place, the clients that you are talking to, they have these 2 beliefs. Hey, this is what is important to me. This is worth so much to me. And this is the reason why it is important to me. If they have that, and if they also feel this team, this photographer is the best team to execute my goals, to get my results faster, to get my results easy, this is the team. If they believe these 2 things, the sale is happening. If any one of the belief, if the client is not sure about, then the sale is not happening, right? But if they have these 2 beliefs, they are going to give the credit card to you. They are going to arrange the funds and start working with you. Got it? So it's about having these 2 beliefs. So most of them doesn't understand what I mean by the dream outcome, what is important to the client. I will give you 2 questions to grasp what the dream outcome that I am talking about. These 2 questions are derived from my sales framework, the sales script. If you don't know, like I have a coaching program to help photographers make money, book more weddings. And in the program, I help you with sales. In the sales program, I give you the sales framework, the sales script, where you can start booking more weddings with the same script that I am going to help you with. From the script, I'm going to give you 2 questions. These 2 questions are not directly as it is in my script, but it is kind of like I am putting a different spin on the question, but it is going to help you understand what I'm talking about. So the number 1 question is, hey couple, on your wedding day, what is the one moment that you are truly waiting for? What is the one moment that is most important to you on your wedding day? Boom. You got their desire, you got what they want, you got what is most important to them, and they are going to say a specific moment, whatever they like, right? Let's say if the client says the first impression of me looking at the bride or the groom, the first time when they dressed up, I want to see, that is the moment is most important to me. Let's say if they say that, and your next question is, Mr. Client, I'm so curious, like there's so many moments on your wedding day, right? Why specifically that moment? Boom, you caught why they value that. Now you know why that is important to them. So these are the 2 questions, right? Which is putting them on their wedding day and asking them to see why it is important to them, what is important to them. So now you are selling stories, now you are selling moments, and not your quality, not your deliverables, not your camera, not your team, right? Now you need to go deeper on this. The bigger the dream outcome is, the greater the dream outcome is, the deeper the dream outcome is, the more money they are going to pay you. So that's what I teach in my sales program, the sales script. So if you want to make more money, book more weddings, charge more, check out my website, check out my client reviews, check out my client testimonials, book a call with me. We will have a talk. If you feel this is the right thing for you to do in your business, you can get started. You can start booking weddings like all of my clients. So yeah, guys, these were the 2 mistakes that you were making. One is you were talking about just you and yourself and the deliverables, like why you are the best. You are just focusing on you instead of them, instead of being interested on them. That is the one mistake. Second mistake, you were asking general questions. You were not asking the right question. Those were the 2 mistakes. So the solution for this is to get their dream outcome, what is important to them, why it is important to them, and tell why you are the best team to execute that. If the client has these 2 beliefs, they are working with you. Got it? See you guys on the next video. Bye.